Welcome, everybody. We are live here at the historic Betsy Layne Dome. Last minute had to cancel the grind session. You know we always hate to do that, but we were short a couple producers, so we had to come out to this big-time, primetime middle school matchup. Kevin Keathley, Darryl, McCoy here. Coach Keathley, we see the JV game going on right now. Betsy Layne laying it to Chapmanville. But the varsity should be a great one.
It's going to be a good one, Darryl McCoy. You said, listen, Coach Keathley, grind session, 5 seasons strong, #1 sports show in the state of Kentucky and beyond in West Virginia. And he said, you know what, though? We got to travel down 23, and we got to hit up what will become, Darryl McCoy, in a few short weeks, will become an official Glory Road Gymnasium historic facility. They're going to landmark this place. Betsy Layne and Prestonburg going to square off, so why not come right here to get a chance to watch two of the top junior high programs in the mountains.
Yeah, and this is going to gauge a lot because, a lot of people want to know how good is that Logan team? How good is Shelby Valley? How does the states compare? Well, this here's a good measuring stick because you're going to have Kentucky versus West Virginia, mano a mano tonight. 2 of the best in each state going at it. So, we'll see exactly where Kentucky and where West Virginia stacks up.
You better believe it. Dakota Dalton. Oh, yeah. Andrew Collins. Eli Mitchell. Yep. It's going to be a happening.
Yeah, you got my guy, Jacob Maynard. He's a Maddox Sarton, stud point guard. I mean, you talk on both squads. You got Coach Johnson's son, at it. I mean, Coke 45. This game here has all the star power and all the pieces to be a great game in the making.
And in the meantime, Darryl McCoy, you said, why not give them a little bit of grind session before we get ready to kick things off in about 30 minutes, 25 minutes?
Yeah, about 25 minutes. We're here in the fourth quarter, 4:24 to go. Betsy Layne's up 33-16. But, we wanted to get on. We wanted to talk a little bit about the All-A tournament. How about the Pikeville Panthers? Really, I think, if you're honest with yourself, shocked a lot of people the way that they really handled Martin County quite easily. They got the game close there toward the end, but if you was there, the game never was really in doubt.
Listen, Pikeville from wire to wire led that game, and credit Martin County. They put up a big-time fight. They cut it to 6-7 points, but at one time Pikeville led by as many as 16 and ended up winning that game by 11. As Darryl said, it was ended up being a close affair late. But Pikeville really did what they did well. They guard the wings well. They took Mr. McKenzie out of the equation, and they did a great job on Luke Hale. And guess what? They're 2 sharpshooters. Eli Johnson and Heath Darryl got it going from deep.
Yeah, and that was the big thing. The Luke Hale, the way that they defended Luke Hale. I mean, listen, Heath Darryl and Josh Hughes. Yeah. Them 2 kids have showed throughout the entire All-A. They are really good, high quality defenders.
Go ahead, Darryl.
And just seeing the way that Keathley, he had 29. Was it the night before?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And he had to work for it. And then you had Luke Hale. He had 18, but if you was there, it sure didn't feel like it. You seen Brady McKenzie held the 2. It was just a situation where they come out and they was going to. The big fella really, Sturgill was the only one that really got going. Peyton Davis got going there toward the end, but it was tough, man. Pikeville come out. Elijah Justice had a great game plan for Martin County, and this time around they got redemption for that 15th region loss last year.
Well, you nailed something that was pivotal throughout those 3 games: Belfry, Prestonsburg, Martin County for Pikeville. If you take a look and you go back and say, what's the big-time difference outside of course, Charlie Fitzer, 6'10", nobody has an answer for him, was the way that they guarded the wings. They got up 24-2 on Belfry, and from there it wasn't even close. They shut those wings down. Prestonsburg, as Darryl said, Braxton Keathley had a heck of a game, but they guarded everybody else really, really well, Darryl, taking wings away. Then you talk about Martin County, and Darryl has said this off air. He said, if you tell me there's 2 better guards in the region, then you're crazy and you're insane and you really don't know the game of basketball. For Pikeville to take McKenzie and Luke Hill out of the equation, that says a lot about how they guard.
Yeah, I mean, that was just an outstanding game plan by Coach Justice, and and you could see throughout the tournament. I mean, if you're Prestonsburg, you got to be really excited because you had your opportunities and couldn't capitalize on them in that game. So you can see, like, even Prestonsburg's got to come away with confidence. Like, we can win this region this year, not next year. This year, if cards get stacked in the right direction.
Right.
And so it's going to be interesting. Pikeville, I ain't seen. Have you seen who they drawed in the All-A?
No, I don't know off the top of my head, but is it Caverna?
Yeah. Caverna's who they play, and then I don't know if I'll probably make it down for the championship round on Sunday, but I'm hoping that Pikeville, Breathitt County, or Lyon County, I'd like to see one of them 3 bring it home.
I would love to see Lyon County, Breathitt, or Pikeville. The 2 of those, I don't know how the brackets are, but love to see 2 of them in a championship game. But Darryl, you'd love to see Lyon County in that Corbin Arena doing some things.
That place is going to be crazy if you can get Travis Perry in Corbin Arena.
Absolutely.
But before we move on to Martin County, I do want to address something. Seems like a lot of people has brought up not our quotes, my quote from a month and a half ago, like it's new news. But when we was talking about Dre Duff and the injury, and listen, guys, you guys listen to us every day. To sit there and take something completely out of context and act like that we would actually say that's a good thing a kid gets hurt is it's ridiculous to even think that or utter that. It's I wanted to address it because it just all of a sudden popped back up. It was explained how it went on, and the family thought, that's great. That's it's kind of what we thought. But now, I guess news is slow, so wanted to bring it back up. And, it really frustrates me that people would even utter that and, bring that up. It's just haters wanting to get some kind of news going. But, the context was that we heard it was an ankle injury. An ankle. Now, that was before the show. And they sent a clip. I don't know whether you know or not. They sent, I'm sure they sent a clip to the kid's parents and cut it off right where it said it may be a blessing that the kid is out. Instead of letting it go on, they cut it off right there and sent it. Now that's the cruel thing, that you would do that and really take advantage and pile on an injury, Coach. It just really irritates me when people do that, because if you go on in the comments, it may be a blessing because it will show the teammates if he ever gets in foul trouble or something like that they have the confidence to still win big ball games because their younger guards have experience from this situation. That was what was said. So if you fast forward it through it, that's what you'll get.
Right. Well, let me just say this. I can tell you off air, on air, when me and Darryl McCoy's talking, nobody's higher on Mr. Duff than Mr. Darryl McCoy. We've talked about it. He was a single-handed game changer along with McKenzie in that 15th region tournament last year. Darryl McCoy has said that on several occasions. But again, the only thing Darryl McCoy was saying, and I agree with that. I don't know what I was saying along with that, but I agree, was sometimes, and we thought that it was a
simple ankle injury.
That he would be back in a couple of days, that, hey, it gives some other guys a chance to get some quality reps in big-time moments, that now all of a sudden, all right, when they step on the floor in big-time moments, they're going to be able to get some things done. And also it allows some other guys that maybe, hey, this guy's doing this, well, that's an asset. We can put him on the floor with Dre Duff.
maybe at the end of the day, listen, if you want to be this PC atmosphere and you can't say, maybe shouldn't have used the word blessing, in there. But, if anybody listens to it and, ain't completely oblivious to what's going on around them, they know what was said, and they're not going to take that out of context because they know that we was talking like, he will return soon, and it's going to be a good thing because they're not only going to have that explosive mismatch, one of the biggest mismatches in the region, but that they're also going to have some experienced guards, hard-nosed guards that has experience, and that's going to give them even better chance to win ball games.
Exactly right.
So, as Coach, we are 13:26 away. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to release the Double Quick Players of the Week. Come right back and join us here on the D&D Sports Network coverage of Betsy Layne versus Chapmanville Grind Session Edition.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Southside Buildings and Carports, and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. Stop by El Burrito in Kermit, West Virginia, and try the best Mexican cuisine in Mingo County. From their entrees up to the desserts. Top of the line, folks. Proud supporter of the Tug Valley Panthers and all mountain athletes. El Burrito!
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Macon, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are.
As we are here at the Dome, the historic Betsy Layne Dome, Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here, Chapmanville, Betsy Layne, warming up behind us, Coach, and we're going to have to hurry. Let me get over here and get this battery real quick. Really quick.
Darryl McCoy getting things straightened out. As he mentioned, the historic Dome, my, brings back a lot of great memories for me. The very first that I dunked a basketball inside of a gym. So this holds a lot of memories. This place gives you a lot of bounce off the floor.
There we go. We're on now.
Right. Did you get that story, Darryl? This is the first place that I dunked a basketball, and that goal over there in a real gym.
Oh,
Yeah, holds a lot of
Did
memories.
they lower them?
Yeah, it must have been lowered.
Still have lowered rims?
It must have been lowered because I got up. This floor has a lot of bounce.
I agree with you. I've seen a lot of kids have big performances here. One of my biggest performances or memories here was Jonathan Wright, one of my teammates, dunked it from the foul line.
Wow.
Well, he stepped on the line, tomahawked it.
Wow.
And, crazy memory here. And that was the first game that I ever got through out of. Yeah, and
right.
So definitely interesting there. We got a lot of comments coming in. Loretta Thornsberry says, I love what you guys do for the basketball culture all throughout the mountains. You have changed the game. Roberto Timberlake says, so many great players in the mountains. Said Keathley and Estridge are a special too with the grow up and mature region going to be there, or they're going to be there as they grow up and mature in this region. And Keathley said this is a middle school game. Christopher Radar says Martin is region winners with Duff healthy, them or the Berg. And Lyon County got nothing on Breathitt, Christopher Radar says.
All right, now, listen, I love Breathitt as much as anybody, but Lyon's really, really good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Coach, scroll down here on this on this one over here where ATM's at,
Okay.
and go down to the bottom.
Okay. Let me scroll down.
Yeah.
See,
all the way down to the bottom, guys. We're going to bring up the double quick players of the week here, and you guys are going to have to anticipate it here. Right there. Go up just a tad.
Okay. Just go up just a tad.
Yeah, just keep going. Right, wait. You go back down.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you had it.
All right, Darryl. Watch out now.
Right, now, right
Player
there.
of the week, right there.
Right there. Bring it up and transition that over. Guys, here is your double quick player of the week, Coach. Boys goes to Charlie Fitzer. 18 points, 12 rebounds he averaged throughout the All-A tournament, earning his team a berth in the All-A state tournament. And then Kenley Woods dropped a whopping 38 points against her rival Boyd County in one of the biggest girls rivalry games in the mountains. So they are your double quick boys and girls player of the week. Charlie Fitzer from Pikeville, Kenley Woods from Ashland. Congratulations to them two, Coach.
Well, unbelievable, Darryl. You mentioned something. Charlie Fitzer, I would have thought Charlie would have had the bigger game against Prestonsburg in terms of scoring-wise.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. He kind of went off against Martin County.
Yeah, and credit to Coach Chase Parsley. Had a great game plan for Fitzer. And, Prestonsburg, I thought, missed some opportunities in that ball game, too, to capitalize. So, you really like, if you're Prestonsburg, I don't know, just me watching, it feels like they left a lot on the table.
Yeah, right. Couldn't really get things going in certain start of the third quarter.
Yeah,
that's the one that stands out to me.
Yeah, that absolutely, and I'm excited for this ball game here, Coach. Chapmanville versus Betsy Layne, two top 5 teams going at it here. Well, I think Chapmanville dropped to 6 or 7 in the rankings, the last ranking. But either way, you got Dakota Dalton, who is one of the front runners for the middle school player of the year. And then you got Andrew Collins in his own right, who is going to make a bid and a run at that award.
Well, you've got Coach Johnson. You've got Coach Dalton. They don't shy away from anybody, ladies and gentlemen. They said, bring on all comers. West Virginia, Kentucky. It's the battle of two of the top teams in this area, ladies and gentlemen. And my, oh my, when you talk about coaching, it don't get any better. When you talk about basketball talent, it don't get any better.
Yeah, we had Miss Kim Dalton, Coach Dalton's wife, just hooked us up with a new roster, Coach. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a couple commercials. Coach Keathley's going to get his playbook ready, and then when we come back, Chapmanville versus Betsy Layne live on the D&D Sports Network.
I'd like to remind everyone that Floyd County Schools have no smoking halls. If you like
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
For all your custom ATV and UTV needs, call GFAB at 606-639-2029. Or visit us on Facebook. We specialize in custom cages, rock slides, and bumpers. Call today. Let's go riding.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Welcome, everybody. We're here at Betsy Layne as we got Kevin Keathley and Darryl McCoy on the call for this primetime middle school matchup here between Betsy Layne and Chapmanville. Two powerhouses getting ready to square off here in the historic Betsy Layne Dome, Coach Keathley. And then, well, they're not doing starting lineups. So they surprising. No starting lineups, Coach.
They're getting after it. They said no time to waste. We're ready to get it on.
How about that? Looks like you're going to have Dakota Dalton and Eli Mitchell jumping things off here. It's going to go to Hamilton.
Colton Hamilton also starts for the B team. Big time drive.
Didn't even see who that was by, Coach.
That was Mr. Eli.
As you can see, the Conley Brothers Giovanni scoreboard, top right-hand corner of your screen. Vance swings over to Dalton, Dakota Dalton, Coach. He's the stud on this team. He's the one that everybody nice lobbying to Maynard. And he's going to get fouled second time around. As he's going to go to the free throw line. You know, the thing I like about this matchup here, Coach, is you got two very respected coaches in both states.
Absolutely. You got two of the very best. And as we said the pregame, they don't shy away from anybody. Browning can't get one of two. They're going to get over the back on Dakota Dalton. That'll be Dakota Dalton's first personal.
We got Timmy Meade says thanks D&D and all the sponsors, said Chapmanville fan here watching from Hilton Head, South Carolina. We appreciate you, Timmy Meade. Hope the weather's better there than it is here. Appreciate you tuning in. Nice stolen away there. Dakota Dalton going to get credited with a steal. Here comes Dalton, swings it over to the wing. To Vance, back to Dalton. Now, Maddox Sarton's the PG. He's wearing number 3, Coach.
I'm telling you what, Dalton, since the last time I've seen him, Darryl, has put on probably 10 pounds of muscle.
That's been the biggest, the biggest difference in his game is the way he's matured physically. There's Maynard sticking with it. Jacob Maynard couldn't convert. Rebound going to go to Johnson. He's going to kick it out. Goes to that Canyon Sloan.
Canyon Sloan, the son of Robbie Joe, with the rebound.
Yes, the big fan of his. He actually plays, Connor actually plays a lot of minutes in JV on the high school level.
Yes, he does.
There you go, looking for Mitchell back door there. They're going to get him with the travel. Scores 2-1. You can see top right-hand corner of your screen, guys. That's the Castles Jewelry scoreboard. If you're trying to make an impression this Valentine's Day, go to Castles. Diamonds last forever. Remember that. There's Sarton. Takes the screen. Sarton broke free for a minute, but,
nice drive.
Great job by Maddox Sarton.
Darryl, you talked about him pregame. He's a key to this Chapmanville team.
Sarton, he's the leader. He's the kid that's going to be diving on the floor after loose balls. He's the kid that's going to, give you them 50-50 plays, them extra possessions. Dalton's the star of this team, but Maddox Sarton, is definitely an irreplaceable part.
Can't finish. Nice job defensively by Betsy Layne.
There you go, Mitchell saved it. Jacob Vance is going to come away with it. Here comes Vance. They got numbers, kicks over to Dalton. He lines it up for a 3 off the mark. Vance gets the weak side rebound out to Sarton.
Elbow jumper.
Yeah.
A little short on it.
Yeah, left it short. Left plenty to be desired on that one. As Sarton, Coach, thing I like about Sarton, you speak to him off the floor, he's like talking to a grown man. Like he's a wealth of knowledge.
Maturity, that's what you want at the point guard position. He's now Dakota Dalton's more of a combo guard, right?
Yeah.
He's going to run the 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's he's really a 2-3.
Yeah.
But they run him. He does handle the ball and run the point a lot for Ashley Dalton here. He had to do it a lot when Maddox Sarton was recovering from his knee injury earlier this summer. So it's they've took and depended on him to run that for the most part of the season. They'll swing it back over to Vance. Vance. Oh, stolen away. Nice defense. Coach Collins lost it there.
They're going to go back to Chapmanville. Sarton. Let's see if they're running out of this. Betsy Layne in a 1-3-1 here, Darryl.
No. They'll swing it over. Maddox Sarton goes baseline, gets trapped, got hit, but Collins coming back the other way. Here comes Collins. Nice job looking ahead to Mitchell.
Nice.
And that's where you cannot let Betsy Layne get out and get you in a running game.
Mitchell really good in transition.
He's really good, and he's hard to stop.
4-3 early on.
He's a train you don't want to be on the tracks when it's coming through.
Look at that. Dakota Dalton just bullying his way to the rim.
There he is. He'll go to the line here.
Dakota Dalton, also a big-time football player out here.
Yeah, he's a stud QB. You know, his if Dakota really works, you know, he has Division I potential at quarterback position, but he's got to go. You know, he's got to get in. He's never been their quarterback camp or anything. He's only been playing football 2 years.
So he's not really got that exposure.
No,
that other players have gotten.
That's it. Only 2 years at the position, but he's doing an outstanding job with what he's had. Nice job. They kick it ahead. Johnson. Yeah. Brent Farley says, let's go Maddox Sarton. And you got Dalton walking the ball across the timeline.
Trying to throw over that 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Off and running.
Pull up. No good. That was Caden Hall.
Yeah, Caden
miss.
Hey, Caden Hall is a what, Darryl? A former D&D All-Star?
Yeah. Yeah, Caden Hall.
7th grader?
Yep. And sure, he'll probably be back there next year, this year.
Had a really good game in the B-team game. The Bobcats won that one.
Won it pretty easy.
Caden Hall on top of that 1-3-1.
Dalton swinging it over. There's a timeout on the floor as they take a timeout. We'll jump out too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
We are back here at the Dome, Betsy Layne versus Chapmanville. And as you're looking there, Coach, you see one Ashley Dalton.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, here we go. They kick it over to Sarton.
Oh, rimmed out. Almost banked it in.
Almost.
Yeah, the scoreboard. They've added 2 electronic scoreboards, Darryl.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. If I was them, I'd put ads on one. I don't see the reason to have them both going.
Hey, that's a great point, Darryl.
Yeah.
One, nothing but ads.
Yep.
Eli Mitchell with 6 points for the Bobcats.
They get it down to Maynard, kicks it out to Vance. Vance shuffled his feet.
Going the other way. Betsy Layne 8, Chapmanville 5. You said Chapmanville has moved down the rankings a spot or two, Darryl?
Yeah, they the last one, I think they was ranked 7th. And Betsy Layne, I think, was ranked 3rd.
Right at the top of that list.
Yeah, I think East Perry and Shelby Valley was ahead of them.
Big-time drive, couldn't convert.
Dalton kicks it out to Maynard.
Using those quarterback skills.
Yep, nice job looking ahead. Got an easy bucket there for the Tigers. Now here comes Collins back the other direction. Collins, a little shake, a little bake out top.
Yeah, that was nothing called there, Darryl.
No.
Nice job by Dakota Dalton.
And here comes Dalton back. He'll kick it over. Back to Dalton. Over to Sarton. Swings it to the corner. 3-pointer up. No good. That was a miss there by Ashton Evans.
Caden Hall with the rebound.
Ashton Evans, he's a late transplant there, transferred in after the season started, originally from Lenore.
Pulling.
Yeah, off the marker. That's going to end the first quarter. And it's a 1-point ball game, 8-7 lead for Betsy Layne over Chapmanville. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
For all your custom ATV and UTV needs, call GFAB at 606-639-2029 or visit us on Facebook. We specialize in custom cages, rock slides, and bumpers. Call today. Let's go riding.
We are back here, as you see, cheerleaders out on the floor, Coach, and look down here in the hallway, searching the pipeline, seeing what he has coming up in the next couple of years. That's one Mike Howard.
Coach Mike Howard, he's played a lot of ball games in this building.
He's coached a lot, played a lot, and he's also reffed a lot.
Yes, he has.
Looky there, you see Coach Robbie Joe Johnson for Betsy Layne. Robbie Joe, a legend in his own right, Coach. He built that Dace dynasty with Chris Spriggs and Dylan Boyd and Ethan Lance and that whole crew that nearly went undefeated.
Won a state title together.
Yeah. Swing it over. Sarton kicks over to Dalton. Back to the corner. They dump it down. Evans gets it down to Maynard. Maynard trying to get some space, but they're doing a good job on Maynard. Maynard couldn't convert. Dalton with the rebound. He can go to the line here for a chance at 2 at the free throw line.
I'm telling you, this is my first time seeing him play in person, and the first time I've seen him up close and personal without a jacket or long sleeve shirt on. The growth and development of his body, unbelievable.
If you're around him, look at his legs, how big his legs are. I mean, he's definitely a lot more mature than your average 8th grader.
Yes.
And in West Virginia, you don't get that double hold back.
Yeah, that's right.
Chris Rader says, I agree, Pikeville has such an advantage, basically a home game. Jonathan Fridge says, currently I think the All-A wasn't played in the Expo. Martin would have won it.
I don't know.
Listen, there was some calls that it could have went both ways. I seen calls on both ends. That was
100%.
Yeah, so I don't think it was a great officiated game overall. So either way, I don't think it. I think that Pikeville would have had the same complaint if they would have lost.
Right. Caden Hall with the steal. Nice pass.
Yeah, Kenyon Sloan, he's going to go to the line. But I do agree. I think it's ridiculous. The All-A is held at the Expo. The region, you can make an argument for that. I mean, whether you're for it or not, but the All-A should not be held there.
I agree 100% on that.
Shot up. Good. Kenyon Sloan misses his first. Billy Chambers watching from West Union, Ohio.
Staves locked in.
Yep, always. There's Kenyon Sloan. Lane violation on Mitchell.
Going to apply a little pressure here. A 2-2-1 by Prestonsburg.
Dalton was the youngest member of our D&D Mountain Elite AAU program.
Yes, sir. He got some. He played some big minutes for you guys.
He did. Played a big row there, especially toward the end before he started football up. There's Maynard. Goes up, uses the left. Nice job by Maynard.
Maynard gets his first 2.
He's the stud running back.
11-8 here, Darryl. Chapmanville with the advantage here.
Yeah, right now. Nice job by Mitchell. Good job by Mitchell taking the contact and getting the finish.
Mitchell has 8.
Dalton kicks it up. Nice way to beat the press. Kicks it over. Easy 2, but couldn't convert on the bunny. Rebound there, Coach. We're going to go to number 2. That's Carson?
Yeah, Carson.
Guys, let us know if you know the last name. We could not get a last name from the scorers table, so please let us know if you know Carson's last name.
Collins with the bucket.
Sarton kicks over to Dalton. Oh, right there. They wanted to call it, didn't come, but Collins, nice ball fake.
Nice.
Yeah, good job by Collins. He's just a headsy player.
Timeout, Robbie Joe Johnson.
They're going to take a timeout. As they do, we'll jump out too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Quick timeout there, Darryl McCoy. Robbie Joe Johnson said, let's talk about it. Bobcats on a mini run, once trailing, went on a 6-0 run, up 14-11 now on Chapmanville. Andrew Collins now in the scores column, getting 4 straight off that pressure, 2-2-1 press applied to Chapmanville. See what Coach Dalton does out of this timeout. This Chapmanville program, the feeder program to one of the great basketball programs in our coverage area. Chapmanville won the state championship last year in West Virginia. Unbelievable. Betsy Layne standing, they're in a 1-2-2 now. And with Colt 45 on top of it. So we'll see how this works. Changing defenses. Robbie Joe Johnson on that corner.
There's
Chapmanville,
Yeah, Maynard with the rebound. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans went baseline but couldn't convert.
Mitchell on the go. Nice look to Johnson.
That was a beautiful pass. Threaded the needle there. And all of a sudden, Betsy Layne has went on a 8-0 run. So we're going to take a quick break. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Coming out of the timeout, Darryl McCoy, Chapmanville basketball. Betsy Layne on an 8-0 run. These changing defenses by Robbie Joe giving Chapmanville some issues here. Betsy Layne now pulling back. They're back in a 1-3-1, was in a 1-2-2. So they're changing defenses every other possession, it looks like.
Dalton off the mark.
Big offensive rebound by Chapmanville. Sarton going to get a foul on the floor on Colt 45. One of Darryl McCoy's favorite players.
Yeah, Colt 45. He, he come to our camps early on, and ever since he was probably in second grade, he was always one of the most skilled ball handlers.
Yeah.
He has that ball on a string, but as he continues to grow and his size catches up to him, if he's got a skill set like that, he's going to be a dangerous player in the future.
Yeah, going to be a very integral part of that Betsy Layne Bobcat team.
I'm a big fan of his.
Dakota Dalton going to the free throw line. He's 4 for 4 so far from the charity stripe. Got it. Make it 5 for 5. Blown away by Dakota Dalton's development in the weight room. Stepped on the line. Caden Hall. Nope, don't matter. Make it 6 for 6 from the free throw line for Dakota Dalton. That's Collins up top. Let's Chapmanville on a 2-1-2.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Pulling.
Off the mark. Rebound goes to Sarton. Kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton gets the easy lay-in.
Give Dalton 8 points.
Yeah. And they needed that. They've cut it to 1 all of a sudden after that 8-0 run Betsy Layne went on.
Didn't see the call. I didn't see the contact, but nevertheless, Betsy Layne going to the line. That's going to be Eli Mitchell. He already has 8.
Yeah, I like this young man, Mitchell. He's a multi-sport. Yeah, sport standout for Betsy Layne.
I asked him what his best sport was, and I kept getting it wrong. I think it's baseball.
Baseball?
I think that's what he told me. I said, he said, basketball's not even my best sport. I said, well, what is it, football? And he said, no, baseball, I think. Dakota Dalton with a big-time rebound.
Yeah, he gets over to Maynard. Back out to Dalton. He may got away with the carry there.
Yeah.
Gets it back.
Jumper. Pull up.
He He's off the mark.
I like how Betsy Layne gets a rebound and they're off and running. Forces the defense at the guard.
It's going to be interesting. That's one thing about Chapmanville. They've not shied away from playing the top teams.
No, not at all. They play Shelby Valley next week.
Play Shelby Valley this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend, yeah.
And then next weekend, they have Pikeville in the Hatfield and McCoy.
Wow. Betsy Layne in a 1-3-1. Got to push in the back on Johnson.
And, that's the thing that you like. At the end of the day, at middle school, it's about getting these kids prepared and ready. And, the county tournament is the goal. So during the regular season, play the toughest schedule possible and, get your teams, ready, get them battle tested, and it's going to be interesting. There's Dalton with a 3 straight away off the mark back iron.
Off and running. Collins on the go. Hesitation. Step through.
Oh, rimmed out. Hate to see that rim out. That's a nice move.
Yeah, Sarton on the go. Collins with the steal. Sarton with the steal. Back and forth we go. Oh.
Good job staying up on his feet. Dalton, not a pass that he should have made there.
Darryl McCoy says, Dakota Dalton, I don't like those one-handed passes.
No, make the easy pass. I mean, you had the guy on this side of the block wide open. No need to go through a defender.
Carson
sinks it. Guys, get us that young man's name, Carson.
21-15. Betsy Layne with a 6-point lead here. Got a nice crowd. Midweek game. You just tuning in, the Double Quick Players of the Week. Yeah, Charlie Fitzer from Pikeville. What a 3-game span he had.
Absolutely.
He got fouled on that one, Darryl. Dakota Dalton nails it. That jumper, though.
Coming back the other way, Carson kicks it out. Collins fires it, no good. Jacob Vance.
Look at that. I love the battle.
Stolen away. Sarton comes away in the corner, and it's going to go to Betsy Layne.
Yeah.
Good job trapping Sarton on that far side.
Coach Dalton not happy with the officiating the last minute or so.
Guys, get us some get your comments coming in, your questions, because at halftime we will answer them. 30 seconds away. 21-17 lead here for Betsy Layne over Chapmanville.
Holding for one shot.
Yeah.
Nice extra pass. Back to Caden Hall.
Goes back over, yeah. There's Hall.
Nice. Look.
Oh, stolen away. Good defensive stop there if you're Chapmanville. Here comes Sarton.
Foul on the floor.
Yeah.
That actually turned out to be a pretty good foul.
So 2.6 to go. Oh, no, they're in the double bonus now.
No, they're in the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, it didn't turn out to be a good foul. Sarton going to the line.
Big free throw there. Cuts it to a one-possession game.
Yeah. Going to this locker room, down 2 points, you're going to feel really good if you're Coach Ashley Dalton.
The rim's out. That's going to be it. We will go into the locker room at half with Betsy Layne leading 21-18 over the Chapmanville Tigers. Come right back and join us here on the D&D Sports Network. Double Quick Halftime Report.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back here to the Double Quick Halftime Report. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here. Guys, Shayna O'Brien-Thompson is seeking your vote for Circuit Judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024. Vote Shayna O'Brien-Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful working circuit judge. Make sure you vote for Shayna. She has a lot of passion for Logan County athletics as well as Mingo. Vote Shayna this election. Kevin Keathley, we come in 21-18 lead right now for the Bobcats. And, this game is living up to the hype right now. One possession ball game. It's pretty much stayed that. They stretched it out. Both teams had 4 or 5 point lead at one time, but for the most part, it's been a 2-3 point game.
It's been a great game so far. Again, it's two of the very best in our coverage area squaring off. It's like me and Coach Robbie Joe were saying prior to tip-off, 20, 30 years ago, you didn't really know. You might have known a couple teams in Pike County, might have known a couple teams in Johnson County who were really good. Well, now with the D&D Sports Network, the power of the D&D Sports Network, you can play the best of the best throughout the state and out of state, and that's what these two coaches are doing. And boy, oh boy, are the stars shining tonight. Eli Mitchell for Betsy Layne has 8 points to lead Betsy Layne, and Dakota Dalton has 10 points to lead all scorers. And we got ourselves a one-possession game heading into the third quarter.
We absolutely do, and very interesting in seeing how this second half turns out. Guys, we want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Howard Family Pharmacy, our friends at Solid Rock Development, Castle's Jewelry, Glenn Martin Hammond, attorney at law. If you're in it for the win, call Glenn. Also want to thank our good friends at Diamond Flagging Company, Eric Home and Drug, Castle's Jewelry, Bruce Walters Ford, Tiger Ice Cream. Also want to thank Candle Shop Florist, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here as Chapmanville comes back out, and there's their token leader, Coach. That's one Ashley Dalton, who has slowly over the past couple years built a powerhouse there in Chapmanville.
I'm going to miss it again, Darryl. All right.
There he is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got a little late on it, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to get it.
Now,
we'll try to get him again here in a second.
You got Caden Hall. Well, no, they're going to say Chapmanville's ball. So here comes Dakota Dalton, Maddox Sarton crossing the timeline, swings over to Dalton. Dalton, pull up, sinks it. Dakota Dalton coming out of the locker room. They called it a 2.
They called it, yeah. He's got 12 now.
Yeah, they're going to say his foot was on the line. They'll swing it over to Hall to the corner. Nice dump down, but good defense.
Going to get Connor Joe.
Yeah, going to get him with the foul there.
And they do call him Connor Joe, correct?
Yeah, Connor Joe Johnson.
Connor Joe, Robbie Joe, Stevie Joe.
Robert Wallace has absolutely loved that they will play anyone. Zach Fairchild says you guys need to check out Case and Harless from Hart's Middle School. We definitely will. Carl Little said, got my phone handy, watching on YouTube. Peyton Adams says Ashley Dalton is the GOAT. Kevin Lee Wood says games are better at the Dome. I agree.
I believe it.
Robert Timberlake says I remember playing at the Dome as a kid. Said how time flies.
Dakota Dalton muscling his way up for 2.
Yeah, he gives them the lead now. Chapmanville back up 22-21. All of a sudden, the Tigers see some life here, Coach.
Chapmanville in a 1-3-1.
Yeah, they're on top. There's Collins. Off the mark, Mitchell slings the rebound over to Canyon Sloan. Canyon Sloan back out to Collins. Collins ball fake. He's going to drive. Has it stripped.
That's what you like to see.
Looky there, Dakota Dalton. When your superstar hits the deck after that, you know you got a good one.
Oh, yeah, he 50-50 balls pay off on the road, and timeout, 30-second timeout, Chapmanville.
Yeah, we'll stay here doing this one. As we are here at the historic Betsy Layne Dome. In a couple weeks, this arena will be inducted into the Gymnasium Hall of Fame. So, Historic Gymnasium Hall of Fame in Kentucky when Betsy Layne will take on Prestonsburg here.
Absolutely, and the oldest rivalry in the 58th district, so it's only fitting.
Micah Markham says, ready to see the D&D crew at Wayne. You guys do a great job. Well, Micah, get us a schedule, and we'll try to make it happen. We will be at Wayne on Friday night as Wayne takes on Logan.
Betsy Layne looks as though they're in a 1-3-1 as well.
Kicks it in. Nice drive. Loses the ball. Collins coming away with it. Again, Andrew Collins, a lot of people consider him the future of Betsy Layne basketball.
Collins. They're going to get the foul on the floor.
Now,
what we got going on here?
Now, things are getting a little rough, a little physical.
I can tell you right now, Connor Jones, if he's anything like his uncle and his daddy, he's as tough as nails, and you better believe Dakota Dalton comes from some tough stock.
Oh yeah, he definitely does, and well, Collins as well. He's Red Parsons' nephew.
Okay,
so he's Johnny Red's nephew. They kick it out, Maynard. No, that's not Maynard. That's number 23 in the game now, Ellison.
Betsy Layne did a good job in transition to recover defensively. Dalton, shot fake.
Going in, goes up strong with it.
Dakota Dalton's kind of taking over this game, the end of that second quarter through this third quarter.
Yeah, Dakota's got to get, he's got to get some of the other ones involved because Betsy Layne right now, they just, they're going to pack it in on him, and it's going to make it hard for Chapmanville to win. So, when Dakota Dalton drives, they're going to say on the floor.
On the floor.
Oh, wow. He got a little enthusiastic. I love that.
Yeah, he is enthusiastic.
Yeah, he said on the floor.
He refereed a lot of my son's games in junior high.
But I like the you'd like to see Coda Dalton get in the paint and maybe dump it off to Maynard or kick it out to Sarton or one of them. Oh, nice job. Connor Johnson says, give me 3, baby. 24-22. Betsy Layne, that's her first basket of the second half.
Exactly what we thought it would be.
Oh, nice pass there by Sarton. Good deflection by Collins.
Connor Joe now with 9 points. Dalton to inbound for Chapmanville.
Dalton gets into Maynard. Maynard right back. Eli Mitchell denies it twice.
Yeah, looked like he was looking to pass it. A tough passing angle.
Yeah, he was. He was looking to pass it, but Eli Mitchell cutting that passing lane off.
Off and running here. Chapmanville does a good job pushing tempo.
There's Dakota Dalton from the wing. No good. Yeah, right.
Let's go up, young man.
Yeah. Maynard
got it.
Gets it. Jacob Maynard with the bucket. Here comes Andrew Collins back the other way. Collins, he's going to kick it over to Kenyon Sloan. Kenyon Sloan dumps it in to Mitchell. Over to the corner. Connor Joe again. Does he got it? Nope.
Connor Joe looking like Uncle Stevie Joe.
Yeah.
They bleed Bobcat blue here, those Johnsons do.
You can bet Robbie Joe loved coming back here after spending a couple years at Dace.
5 county championships?
Yep, 5 county championships. Man has a resume like no other. Nice job. Sarton goes up with it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sarton has 5 points.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Chapmanville back up by 2. Here comes Collins. Collins. Nice dump down to Mitchell. Mitchell goes up strong. They need more of that because I promise you, Chapmanville has, they don't have an answer for Mitchell.
And he had a big-time mismatch, and they recognized it.
Yeah. Chapmanville has some really good physical bigs, but they don't have any as physical and big as what Eli Mitchell is. Yeah, that's their mismatch on the court.
Again, another.
Yeah, right there. Count it!
Mitchell doing work down low.
Listen, go to the well till it dries up.
Mitchell has 12 points.
Jake Wiley says, let's go Tigers. Watching from Moundsville. Susie Holyfield says, let's go Tigers. Amanda Hicks says, let's go Bobcats.
Betsy Layne, Chapmanville might want to get out of that 1-3-1.
Coach, I like that Amanda Hicks is on here cheering on the state of Kentucky. She's a Mullins person, and she's cheering on Betsy Layne because they're in Kentucky. That's what you want to see from your fans.
Yeah, you want to see exactly right. Oh, that's the second time he's been hacked going up on that jumper. But you're exactly right. Amanda Hicks, her son Jonah Hicks, plays football, basketball, baseball, and did I say track?
I don't know. I have grown to love his basketball game, but he is a superstar on the diamond.
That's what I've been told.
Baseball, yeah. Doug Kirk says, what's the score? The score is in the right-hand corner, Doug. It's 28-27 up there on the double quick scoreboard.
Dakota Dalton misses his first free throw. 7 for 8 on the night.
There you go, Collins. Oh, nice defense there. Maynard gets it. Over to Dalton. Not a good shot by Dalton, but it goes in.
Got the fade.
Yeah. I guarantee his dad was going to grill him if that wouldn't have went in.
They're going to watch out now. Dakota Dalton. Let's see what we got. You're going to talk it over here.
Yeah, they're talking it over again.
That is Collins and Dakota Dalton.
Dave Browning in the game. He's the big fella for Chapmanville. He's the monster in the middle for them. They have Maynard out of the game now. That's their defensive stud, Maynard. Really good rebounder. See how they fare with him on the bench. Carson off the mark. Carson off the mark. Coach, we never got that kid's last name. Please let us know.
Who is Carson? I know one thing. He torched the nets on that 3-ball a little bit ago.
There's Maddox Sarton. Good handles out top. Oh, stolen away. Kenyon Sloan kicks it up to Hall. Here comes Caden Hall. A little hesitation dribble. And how about Ellison?
Yeah, nice job, Chapmanville. I thought there was some contact there. Nevertheless, nice job by Chapmanville to recover in transition.
Jackson Ellison erasing that one. Carson Campbell's his name, Coach.
There we go, Carson Campbell.
Appreciate you guys. Here comes Ashton Evans. Evans kicks it up court to Sarton. Sarton back over to Evans. Dalton straight away 3.
Got it.
Oh, yeah!
He has taken over this game from midway through the second through the third.
It's a 4-point ball game. 7 seconds to go. Let's see. Betsy Layne needs an answer here. Does Carson Campbell hit it? Nope. And they're going to say a weak side rebound. It'll be Chapmanville ball.
Dakota Dalton with 20 against a really good Betsy Layne team defensively.
Latasha Ellison says go number 23, Ellison. Andrew Collins is the real deal. Love watching him play, Amanda Hicks says.
You don't just come into the dome and drop 20.
No, look, clock hasn't started.
Gave him some extra time.
Coach, he should have never got that off. And listen, you got to have a home court advantage.
That's right.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Come visit us at Castle's Jewelry and Co-Run today. We got a history of making sure our clients' needs and wants are met. Castle's Jewelry has a large selection of rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. Remember, friends come and go. Jewelry lasts forever.
Got exactly what we had hoped for here. D&D Sports Network, the only place to find junior high sports. And ladies and gentlemen, you're getting two of the very best junior high programs, two of the very best junior high coaches. And, yeah, both teams are ranked in the D&D Sports Network top 10. Squaring off right here, Betsy Layne, Kentucky, the historic Dome. And Darryl McCoy, Coach Kevin Keathley, we got you covered. Fourth quarter action on the back of Dakota Dalton, who has 20 points, leads Betsy Layne by 4, 32-28, Darryl McCoy. Man, oh, man, what a game it's been.
It's been an outstanding ball game so far. Breaking news, Jim Hardball is leaving Michigan to accept the head coaching job with the Los Angeles Chargers. Wow. Shaking up the world of college football. Now, here we come. Sarton.
You better believe Coach Ashley Dalton says pull it out till they come out and guard us.
Sarton guarded out top by Hall. They got the longer Caden Hall on him.
Yeah, Caden Hall had a really good B-team game, has played really good minutes here in A-team action.
Sarton off the mark.
Colt 45 coming away with it. 32-28. Approaching 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter here at Betsy Layne, Kentucky. Ball swinging. Caden Hall thinking about it. Nowhere to go with it. Dakota with the steal. Right, yeah, going to get a foul on Eli Mitchell, the reach. Dakota Dalton coming up big here in the second half. Going to run Sarton, as Darryl McCoy said, is their primary PG at Chapmanville. And he walks the ball up the floor.
You know, Maddox Sarton, you know, he transferred a couple years ago, come from Kermit, West Virginia. You know, his mother, Cheech, was a cheerleader for the Marshall Thundering Herd back in the days with Randy Moss, Chad Pennington and crew. Back in the glory days.
I met Chad some years ago. Nice finish by Eli Mitchell.
Or actually, Cheech might have been a year later. But she is the one that the world famous Cheech's Pizza is named after.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Long ball.
Yep.
Betsy Layne on the go. Spin move, Caden Hall. Caden Hall over to Colt 45. Nowhere to go with it. Caden Hall. Pulling.
Yep.
Got it.
Sinks it. All of a sudden, Betsy Layne with the 1-point lead. Chapmanville trying to find out how to respond, but great job here by the Bobcats taking the lead. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
We're back here at the Betsy Layne, historic Betsy Layne Dome. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here on Middle School Wednesday. We got the grind session edition of middle school basketball as we had to cancel the grind session for this big-time matchup. And, man, are we glad we did, coaches, because this one's living up to the hype.
Just when we thought momentum on Chapmanville's side, Caden Hall with a dagger from deep. And Betsy Layne now with a 1-point lead. Kind of throws it away. Nobody was there. Well, Coach Dalton wasn't happy about that.
No.
Empty possession. Got 0 out of it.
And here comes, Coach 45 gets over to Canyon Sloan. Now, Coach 45 was in the starting lineup at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and he started tonight.
Did he start tonight?
Yeah, but sat a little bit here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm a huge. There he is, smallest guy on the floor with the biggest heart, Coach.
That's the second rebound.
Yep, there's Maddox Sarton jumping the passing lane. He had an open guy there. Great job.
Step through.
Wow, and one, Maddox Sarton. Maybe the play of the game there, Coach.
Gotta love that step through. So no, it's not a free throw.
Are they not?
But what it is it was after the bucket. So now they're going to have a chance for a 2 or 3, a 4 or 5 point possession. You see that very rarely.
I don't get that. I mean, I didn't see it come that far after the.
Yeah.
It looked like to me it was
within the shot motion. Sarton again, kind of. You don't like those passes, Darryl.
Right there. Yeah.
Caden Hall on the go. Caden Hall can't convert. That might be. What is it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see.
Call foul.
Personal foul on Dakota Dalton.
I'd really like to see Jacob Vance, number 13, get a couple shots up here because Vance, he's probably one of the top 2 or 3, outside threats for Chapmanville. You get him going, it's going to make Chapmanville tough to guard.
Canyon Sloan up top.
They kick it. Oh,
again.
Yeah.
No, eye on all passes, Darryl. Frustrating if you're a coach.
Betsy Layne Middle School cheerleaders done a good job tonight too, Coach.
Yes, they have. One of the best, have always been one of the very best junior high-wise in the mountains, Betsy Layne. Chapmanville sitting on a 1-point lead.
There's Vance. He's going to kick it out to Sarton. Sarton drives, kicks. Dalton. Back over. Good job by Sarton. Hits it over to Maynard. Maynard. He's going to lose it again. Maynard does. He kicks it over. Browning.
In no hurry.
Yep. Vance. Drives, dumps it down to Browning. Nice dump down by Vance. Yeah. Eli Mitchell says, not on my watch, young buck.
Mitchell on the go.
Yeah. He thought about it. Colt 45. In and out. Maynard gets the rebound.
Darryl, you talk about clock management, right?
Yeah, right now, I mean,
you're not in no hurry.
No, absolutely not. Set back, burn some clock here. Vance, he needs to shoot that.
Gonna foul on the floor.
Yeah, if Vance is open, he's got to shoot that shot. Jake Wiley says, good shot, Dakota. Keep digging.
2:11 to play in the fourth quarter. Connor Johnson checking back in, number 15 for Betsy Layne. And Colt 45 checks out. Dakota Dalton with the basketball. Sarton.
Yeah.
Timeout, Chapmanville. Going to reset things, recalibrate Darryl McCoy.
Good timeout, Coach Dalton, seeing that it was getting a little stale there. So 2 minutes to go. 33-34. It's Chapmanville on top of Betsy Layne. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services.
2:01 to play. Chapmanville to inbound. They're really face guarding. Kenyon Sloan face guarding Dakota Dalton. And so we're not going to let you touch the rock. Sarton, long on it.
I still don't understand, Coach. Burn some clock. Right. Make them foul you.
Again, you're at home, ladies and gentlemen. And you expect there's going to be a little, maybe not, but you expect Betsy Layne to get a call or two down the stretch. So you want to burn as much clock as possible. Collins the inbound here. Chapmanville clinging to a 1-point lead. Caden Hall backs it back out to Kenyon Sloan. Back up to Connor Joe Johnson.
They'll swing it out. Yeah, 1:25 to go, Coach. They're going to try to get a good one here.
Yeah, they say we're in no hurry. It's a one-possession game either way. Nice kick to Connor Johnson.
Booyah! Connor Joe Johnson says, give me three. And they go up 36-34, Coach.
His second three in the second half. He now has 12 points, and he has came up huge offensively for Betsy Layne here in the second half. The son of Robbie Joe Johnson.
Has he ever?
Man, oh man, Darryl McCoy. 2-point game, Betsy Layne on top, 1:13 to play.
Coach, how about Johnson Central getting a big win over Paintsville last night?
Wow, 13-point win.
Yeah.
Rivalry unmatched in the 15th region, and big time win by Johnson Central. Coming on, hey, listen, Darryl, Johnson Central had lost 3 in a row. And to get a win against Paintsville, district game as well, yeah, you're feeling really good now.
Huge. Floyd Central at Paintsville tonight.
That's going to be a big one. Be interested to see Braden Moore. Will he be back in the lineup?
I don't know. I hope he is. I would like to see Braden Moore get back sooner than later. This is a senior season. He don't have many games left,
You're right. We're heading down the home stretch here.
Yeah. Now Chapmanville coming out, trailing by 2, 36-34. Betsy Layne takes the lead on the Connor Joe Johnson three-pointer there. And let's see what Chapmanville decides to do on this trip down, Coach. And again, if you wouldn't have forced a shot on that last possession, Betsy Layne, you would probably be shooting free throws.
Darryl, Kenyon Sloan Looks almost like a box and one to a degree.
Kenyon Sloan's an elite defender when he wants to be. And
Dakota Dalton finally gets it.
He spins out of trouble, and great job there.
Jump ball, Betsy Layne's way.
Yeah.
Slick. One thing I've noticed about this floor is guys have slipping and sliding tonight.
Well, it's always the roof. I know. I mean, it's a very old gymnasium, and roof. There's sometimes some leakage here and there. So there's Mitchell kicks it over.
Now you're gonna watch Betsy Layne milk clock here.
They need to foul.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the kid you want to foul.
Collins going to line. It'll be his first free throw. No, not yet.
Yeah.
Still out of bounds here. Got 2 to go. Only 3 team fouls.
Right now, I don't want.
Going the other way. Wait a minute. Chapmanville going to have an opportunity. Darryl McCoy.
Call Dakota Dalton Eddie Murphy because he flat sewed that. There was nothing there.
He did. Went to the school of Jalen Rigdon.
Yes, he did. Big play by the youngster.
Got pushed on the floor. One more, they'll be shooting 2. You know who I'm going to. Dakota Dalton. You better believe it.
Well, you need to find a way to get him a good look, but Jacob Vance has got to get involved offensively. He's too good offensively. Gotta hit. Oh, there's going to free throws.
Oh, they're going to shoot 2, Darryl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big break here. Jacob Maynard. Or no, Dakota Dalton. I thought Maynard was the one with it.
Dakota Dalton, 7 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. He's been money.
Rims out.
I jinxed him, Darryl.
Yeah. Nerves getting to him right now. He's got one more. No reason. Make this one quick foul or try to get 10 seconds. Quick foul. Still a lot of ball game left.
No matter what, if you foul, it's still a 1-possession game.
Yeah, big free throw here, though.
Misses on both.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
They're saying clean.
They said clean, Darryl McCoy.
And it's going to stay with Chapmanville.
Worked out perfectly for Chapmanville.
Great job by Jacob Maynard there.
You always want to watch the inbounder, the most dangerous person on the court. Listen, Coach Ashley Dalton said, let's draw something up for this one. Wow.
And I don't blame them here. We'll see what they do here, but Chapmanville's had their opportunities, and that's as you mentioned. I think you got the old announcer's jinx there. 7 of 8, Dalton was going to the line and ends up missing the 2 free throws at the end.
Again, if you're Betsy Layne, and I know Robbie Joe's talking about that right now, he's saying guard. The inbounder is usually the most dangerous person on the floor. Make sure you're covering the inbounder.
Coming up, they got Shelby Valley. Chapmanville has Shelby Valley, Pikeville, and then their rivals Logan coming up soon too. So and as we've seen, that Logan team very special with Seth Hayner coaching them. So it's going to be interesting. Chapmanville, listen, they're going to go into their conference tournament battle tested and battle ready.
Playing the best of the best. Here we go, Dakota Dalton inbound. Right. Yeah. Here we go. Dribble handoff.
Yeah. Dalton, nice job.
Got it to go.
Yes, sir. Dakota Dalton. Now Betsy Layne. Does Andrew Collins have what it takes to answer? Here comes Collins. Somebody's got to stop ball. They kick it up. That's where you go.
Block. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they.
Wow.
You do not. I'll tell you, the officials, Coach,
he called the foul on the floor, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, that right there is what you call a makeup call.
That's tough, Darryl McCoy. That is tough. Not a lot of contact there, and
but it was on Chapmanville, because Chapmanville didn't stop ball. At the end of the day, Chapmanville put their own self in that situation. Betsy Layne done a great job pushing the ball, and they got it to the kid that's the mismatch problem. Eli Mitchell is the one kid can get his shot off against anybody.
Drove baseline, and listen, he got to the rim, and official made a call. And now going to believe the official called it on the floor.
Johnny Parsons says he's embarrassed for those referees. Yeah, I mean, it's a situation as I don't know. I mean, I think both sides have got some breaks.
Yeah,
here in the last little bit. One thing I do like is that the officials. I like the energy they're bringing.
Yeah, they're bringing the energy. He always does. He calls the Pike County Championships.
Yeah.
On the floor here, how does Chapmanville guard this? Do you take a man off the ball, Darryl, and double?
Listen, Connor Joe Johnson, that's probably him. Eli Mitchell's who I'm looking for here. But if not, Connor Joe Johnson or Andrew Collins, you always want to get the ball in your stars' hands. And Andrew Collins, the superstar on this squad, they're telling them. Up there. Good defense. Maynard got to stay with it.
Got it!
Yes, sir! Eli Mitchell with the buzzer beater.
Wow.
What are they calling?
Timeout.
It's over.
They called it, said it's the end of it.
What a game. Eli Mitchell with the shot at the buzzer. Great job. They could not hold their ground, Coach. Eli Mitchell, we said it before the timeout. That's the kid that can get a shot off.
Bullied his way,
yes, he
used
did.
his shoulder, finished through contact, got the win at the buzzer, game winner. 16 points for Eli Mitchell in the game winner.
What a game.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
everything we thought it would be, ladies and gentlemen. Betsy Layne 38, Chapmanville 36. It was exactly what we thought it would be tonight here in Betsy Layne, Kentucky. Betsy Layne getting out of here with a 2-point victory behind Eli Mitchell's game winner. Man, oh man, what a game against two of the top 10 teams in the D&D Sports Network top 10 team rankings.
Yes, sir. Eli Mitchell. What about that, Coach? The kid, he got what he wanted all night long.
He did indeed, and man, oh man, what a game by Mr. Eli Mitchell. Game winner, young man. It seems like I've talked to you before, and this young man right here, Mr. Buckets, big buckets. He said, "Get me the ball and get out of the way, because I got something for Chapmanville," and it was a game winner. Talk about that last play and what Coach Robbie Joe Johnson drew up. Did you execute it to perfection, or did it fall apart? You guys just had to make a play.
It basically worked to perfection. It was a stack, and they supposed to make a separate. I just dropped down, and then Andrew would come in, and if they collapse, I dump it down to him for a wide open layup. So it basically worked to perfection.
Unbelievable. One of the very best coaches, well, two of the very best coaches going at it, but Robbie Joe, he's won several county championships. He knows what it takes to win in big game environments, and this is what we're talking about here. You guys have not shied away from playing anybody. No. You said we want the best of the best of the best. You're getting it right now. Yeah. It's preparing you for the county championship. What's Coach Johnson telling you guys about the preparation as you guys get closer to that county tournament?
Just everything's a preparation, even the practices. It's all for that game right there.
Right. 16 points tonight. I tell you what, who came up big? Connor Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
Big time threes. What's he mean to this Betsy Layne Bobcat team?
He's basically one of the hearts. He takes charges, plays defense, and does everything.
Yeah, you guys have a tremendous balance of shooters, handlers, and of course, let's not forget about Andrew Collins. Very tough to defend and game plan against. Yeah. What do you guys have to do? Let's make no bones about it. You and May Valley are probably going to meet up in that county championship game. Not jinxing you guys, but what are you guys going to have to do to come away and cut these nets down over at South Floyd?
I feel like we're going to out-rebound them since they got a little bit of height on us and play way harder than they do.
Right. Well, listen right here. 16 points. Game winner. D&D Sports Network All-Star. He's your Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. And I got a feeling we're going to be saying that over and over and over again over the next 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on the win. Tell the fellas we said congratulations. Enjoy the win, and we'll see you down the road, young man, probably at the D&D All-Star game.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. D&D Mingy Beef Jerky, player of the game, Mr. Eli Mitchell, 16 points, getting it done in a big-time way. Ladies and gentlemen, you tuning in, the undisputed leader in junior high sports right here, the D&D Sports Network. And just like we thought it would be, it was a game, one of the best games of the year, junior high basketball.
Wow, what a ball game. It lived up to expectations, coaches. Chapmanville made the track over. It's about an hour and a half drive over here to Betsy Layne. Come over to the Dome on a Wednesday night. It rescheduled game. And, this is the game that everybody had their eyes on this game because they wanted to see how Kentucky and West Virginia fares up. Well, if that don't show you that they're in the same realm, I don't know what does. They're all, Logan and Chapmanville belongs in there with East Perry's, Betsy Layne, Shelby Valley.
Absolutely.
Now you got your answer.
Yeah, absolutely. What a game. What a night. Historic Dome. Me and Darryl McCoy will be back here in a couple of weeks. I can't wait.
Yeah, guys, you're watching the Cheech's Pizza post-game report here. Coach, do we have a rundown on the score in here? As I know you ain't got them tallied up yet. But
listen, for Betsy Layne, Eli Mitchell with 16. Andrew Collins with 4 points. Connor Johnson coming up big with 12. Carson Campbell with 3. And Caden Hall with 3 points as well. Had a really good game, B-team action. And Dakota Dalton, 22 points to lead all scorers. Maddox Sarton with 7 points. Jacob Maynard with 4. And Dave Browning with 3 points, Darryl McCoy.
So how many did Eli Mitchell have?
Eli Mitchell had 16.
Had 16 points, Coach, and we talked about it before the game. This young man, he had a mismatch problem all night long. They went to him, and listen, that well never dried up. He there at the end. That was, if they had it do over, you might would have put the big fella Browning on him, and that. You could tell he was backing down, playing that bully ball. Jacob Maynard's usually the more physical player in just about every matchup he goes against, but he run into somebody more physical than him tonight. And Eli Mitchell took advantage of that. Betsy Layne gets the dub. And, you go back, Connor Joe Johnson hit some big shots that kept Betsy Layne in it, whenever they would start going down, Chapmanville go on these big runs, and then Connor Joe would come up with a clutch shot. Andrew Collins would drive, get a big shot. Complete team effort here. Kenyon Sloan done an amazing job defensively.
Unbelievable. Both teams came prepared, came ready to play. Unbelievable coaching job by Coach Robbie Joe and Mr. Ashley Dalton, two of the best in junior high basketball that they have to offer here in the mountains, right, Darryl McCoy?
Yeah, don't forget, for Chapmanville, as you mentioned, Coda Dalton, but Maddox Sarton also played a terrific game. Yeah. So big shout out to him. But, Coach, this right here, I don't know who Betsy Layne has next, but we do know that Chapmanville has Shelby Valley on Saturday, I think, and we'll have that one here on the D&D Sports Network as well. So you guys definitely want to pay attention, because them rankings, it's going to be interesting to see. Does Chapmanville, does this, this loss here, I don't know if it'll drop them much at all.
I don't think so.
If anything, it shows that they should hold ground.
That's what I think. I think this game right here for Chapmanville shows the entire coverage area. Yeah, they're exactly where they need to be or higher.
Yeah, so as we're sitting here, Coach, we're going to jump off. If we get our stuff ready, I'm going to try to make the track up and maybe catch the end of the Paintsville Floyd Central game.
Big time game.
If we can get out of here in time. But, guys, either way, we got Phelps versus Man on the D&D Sports Network right now. We got Man middle school action, Phelps versus Man. And it seems like we got Jenkins and Knott Central boys-girls doubleheader going on a big district battle over at Jenkins. So make sure you guys stay tuned here on the D&D Sports Network. We got basketball all night for you guys. We will be back next Wednesday night on the grind session. For Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, till next time, so long and good night.